All right, so let's start. So today's lesson is just about what? Mainly about using coins to make change. Okay, I mean we could have added coins and bills, but that means I usually just have to give you like usually like big amounts of money. Let's just stick to coins today. Okay, at some point in in this week or next week we'll do bills as well. Okay, so whenever you make change, what can we use? Well, we used to be able, okay, everyone, we used to be able to use how many? Six types of coins. However, about I think 10 years ago, maybe something like that. We have retired one of them, which is the smallest one, which is the penny, okay, or the cent. So 1 cent, no more. They are accepted, yes, but they are accepted in circulation still, only if you can find them, which some people keep them now for like probably in 100 years they're gonna be worth so much in a museum or something. Okay, so the ones we have now start with the smallest one as 5 cents, and again, remember everyone, cents always go what before or after the number? After. Cents, the C with the line through it, and it's either a straight line like this or tilted, doesn't matter, as long as you put a line, not just a C. So the cents always go what? Always go after. So the 5 cents, whether here in the States, it's called a nickel. Okay, it's called nickel. And it's always characterized by what? By a beaver on the back side. So a beaver is on the back side. The 10 cents, so 10 cents is called the dime. Okay, I think Scrooge McDuck from Disney had the the dime of luck, the first dime he ever actually got, and he never like he protected with his life. It has a ship. It's not really a ship. I don't know if anyone knows the name of this kind of sail ship. It's called a what? Schooner. Sorry, SCHOONER. So that kind of a ship, a sail ship, is called a schooner. Who needs to know it's a schooner? It's the only one with a what? With a ship on it. Next one, 25 cents. 25 cents or a quarter of a dollar. And it has, well, this is not a deer. It looks like a deer. It's not actually a moose. It's a caribou. Yes, it's a caribou. We're just gonna call it some kind of a deer. Okay. And then we get to the what? To the one and to the two. The one has a duck. It's actually a loon. Okay, that's what. Yep, that's why it's called a loony. And then two, it's a toonie, which has a polar bear on a little bit of an ice sheet on it. Okay, so that's the one. So I want you now to go ahead and put an X on the what? On the penny. Okay. So whenever we round, technically, by the way, if you ever round to a penny in this course out of just pure forgetfulness, I am fine with that. However, you do know that outside they will never round to a penny anymore. They'll round to the nearest five. Okay. They're now to the nearest five. Okay. All right. So let's play with what? With different combinations of coins. So usually there is more, obviously. I mean, in very small cases, or very rare cases, there's only one way to what? One kind of coin combination to actually return. Usually, if the number of the amount of change is so small. If it's big, go nuts. There's so many ways. Okay. So usually there's more than one way to choose what coins we can we can use to get a certain amount of change. So here's the first question. Estimate. Actually, it should not be estimate. Why estimate? We can actually know the exact amount. So let's cross the word estimate and say what? And say find, find. Everyone cross this and say find the amount of change you would get back for each of the following purchases. Or if you buy the certain things and you give the cashier a certain amount. Okay. So the first thing is, if the original bill of whatever you bought is $13.49, I'm assuming including taxes. By the way, we're not gonna worry about taxes until probably later on in the week. So 13.49, and you gave them a $20 bill. How would you always know how much change you get? Yep, fine. Do you add or subtract? Oh, okay. You can round before subtraction or after subtraction. So let's do it after. So the first thing is I need to know what? I need to know how much money they owe me. Okay, so first of all, we can say change, everyone, change equals. Remember, dollar sign always goes before the number. So $20. And I don't, by the way, if it's 20, I don't care if you write it in the middle steps as 20 or 20.00, but let's call it 20.00 for today. 13.49. So how much would that be? Well, if you subtract 20 minus 13.499, sorry, 13.49, you get $6 and 51 cents. You get $6.51. I am fairly certain of that. 20 subtract 13.49. Yep, you get $6.51. However, since I can't give you cents, this rounds to what? Is this closer to 655 or 650? Sorry, 655 or 650? It's closer to 650. So we're going to write a line under it saying what? $6.50. Okay, go ahead. What kind of a coin combination? Remember, there's so many. What kind of a coin combination could you give me back that totals up to what? Totals up to $6.50. Come on, just raise your hand. There's so many. Atai, give us one. Three toonies. Okay, obviously that'll be the what? That'll be the least amount or the fewest amount of coins because you went as big as possible. So we can do what? Now, how do I want you to write it down? I just want you to write this, okay? So here's one choice. 3, and then just write a circle as if it's a coin. And what do you write on it? $2. So 3 of this circle or 3 toonies. And 2 what? 2 of the 25 cents. And now you have to put 25 with cents after. Okay? That's one way. What's another way? Let's just go with 3 ways. I mean, what's the point of doing so many? Come on, anyone? Just one more way or a couple more ways? So I got one. I want to hear, if possible, from someone else. Sure, Sarah, go ahead. 6 loonies. And, yes, there's 6 loonies. Okay, question. Let's actually deviate away from the quarters. What if you wanted to give smaller coins than quarters? What are you could do dimes. How many dimes would that be for 50 cents? 5. 5 times 10. So you could do what? 5. So now you're given more pieces of coins. 5 of the 10 cents. Okay, what else could you do? Okay, you know what? Let's weirdly play with this. Let's say you wanted to give the what? Everyone. Let's say, because sometimes you might have to. Let's say you want to give the $6, but as quarters. How many quarters would you need? Okay, I'll give you a hint. $1, everyone. $1 is how many quarters? 4. $1. If you want to give $1, you can give me a toonie, sorry, a loonie, or 4 what? 4 quarters. So that means 6 of them would be what? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or no, not quite. You almost got it right. You have to scale it back a little bit because it's $6. Each dollar is what? Is what? 4 pieces, right? 4 quarters. So does anyone know what's 6 times 4? Come on. What's 6 times 4? Just go through your multiplication table quick, or just 24. So you can give, if you want to just drown them in coins. Well, if you really want to drown them in coins, you should get the cents back. So 24, 24, 24 of the 25 cents. That still leaves you how much? That still leaves you how much? You still haven't touched the 50 cents. You only dealt with what? With the $6. $6 is 24 quarters, basically. You can do, how about if you want to give them in nickels? Each nickel is how many cents? 5. So if you're going to give 50 cents, you have to give 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You have to give 10 nickels just to get up to 50 cents. So that would be 10 nickels. How many people, by the way, how many people know that the nickel as a size is bigger than the dime? Yes. Always confused the hell out of me when I actually, first actually start seeing because I'm like, you got the 5, and then you go smaller, and then you go bigger, and then you go bigger again. I'm like, why? It's just, that's how you know. Yeah, yeah. And no, it's not just bigger. It's also what? It's also thinner. Yep. Get a dime, get a nickel. The nickel is both bigger in size and diameter as a circle, and it's also what? Thicker as a height. Okay? Really confused me. But it's easy when you actually, feel them in your pocket, like, oh, I know which one is this now. All right. Okay. Next one. You bought stuff for $32.34 and you gave them $40. All right. Let's see First, how much change you should get or claim back. So change is $40. Take away 32, 34. All right, how much is that? Well, that actually is $7 and 66. So $37.66. Well, you cannot give 66 cents anymore. So does this round to 760 or 770? Sorry, 760, 770 or 765? It is the closest to 765. So $7.65. All right, open to suggestions here. What could you give coin-wise to amount to $7.65? Let's go with the easiest choice. By easiest choice, I mean the biggest you can find. First of all, $7. How many ways can you give $7? The easiest way to give $7, if you're going to use the biggest pieces possible. You can even go, okay, 7 loonies means 7 pieces, right? That's fine. What if I want to get? What if I want to give fewer pieces? Yep, Brooklyn. So okay, that's if I want to give like. But what if I want to give a fewer number of pieces? You're good. 7 loonies is 7. She thought like you, $7. But what if I want to give fewer? Right? 2 toonies and 1 loonies will give you $5. Exactly. So let's go with the biggest. So what? 3 toonies and 1 loony. All right. So 3, and that only gets us to $7. We haven't even touched the 5 cents, 65 cents yet. So 3, 3 what? 3 toonies. So 3 of the $2, 3 of the $2, and then 1 of the $1. Let me just erase and put it nicely here. 1 of the $1. Okay, that takes care of $7. 65 cents. What's 2 quarters? So that takes care of how much? 50 cents. And then 1 nickel, 1 dime, because a nickel is 5, a dime is 10. So that's what? 50 plus 15. Oh, look. Yeah, go ahead. So we said 25 cents. 2. By the way, if I give you this question as a quiz or a test, for example, or an assignment, I would tell you, for example, I would make it kind of easier for you so I don't, like, you don't always think of all the possible combinations. I would tell you, how would you give it if you only had so and so and so? And then you're like, okay, at least he said you cannot use nickels. At least I can think of what on in different terms. So 25 cents, and then 1 dime. Let's go with the biggest. So 1 dime, 10 cents. Let me just go here. Come on, come on, come on. I didn't want to register. And 1 nickel. Perfect. Okay, since this one is gonna present a lot of choices, let's just get one more. So, question: what if you wanted to give them, everyone? What if you want to give them a $7, but not using toonies or loonies? What if you just want to use the quarters again? Again, each dollar is how many quarters? 4. So if you have $7, you've got 7 times 4, because each one is gonna be 4. So 7 times 4, you gotta give them 28 pieces of that. So the other choice, I mean, you don't have to, and we do not have a coin for 50 cents. So what? You're not joking. You're serious. That's your home. That's your homework for tomorrow. Bring us a 50 cents. Is it still in circulation? Okay, so that makes sense because I don't think I've ever seen one. But at some point you're saying there was a 50 cent. Well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, they've got the 25 and they got the 1. Put the 1 in the middle, 50 cents. Wow. Oh, yeah, silver. Yes, I remember those. So 28. You know what? Let's look it up after we're done the list. 25 cents. All right. How about the 65 cents? How about we do 6 dimes and a nickel? So 6 dimes and 1 nickel. There we go. Uh, I've been buying stuff for 23 years now. I don't think I've ever touched one. Yes, sure. Yes. Wonder why they. Okay. All right. Next one. I'm gonna leave the last one as a homework. Okay. So sure. Good. So our change from this one. This looks like a change from this one. It's $15. Subtract away $12.30. Yep. It's exact. No rounding. 2.70. By the way, everyone, to Jalil's point here, everyone, when you're doing numbers, sorry, when you're doing like money amounts, please always use how many decimals? No, no, that's two. Don't just say 2.7. And the reason is, everyone, the reason is, first of all, in money, we can go up to two decimals. The other reason, everyone, is that I have encountered so many people who think, look, that 2.7, 2.7 is $2 and what? And 7 cents. It's not 7 cents. It's how many? But because they didn't put the zero, they all thought there was only a seven. It's actually not. It's 70, which means it's 70 cents. So please make sure you always show me two digits or two decimals, even if the last decimal is a zero. It's actually a good look for a what? For a money amount. Okay. Well, I mean, come on. This one doesn't have many choices or tough choices. One easy choice probably would be what? One toonie. Sorry, toonie would be $2. So the dollar sign is first. $2 and 7 dimes. 7, 10 cents. Okay, so that's one choice. If you want to give them in quarters first, so that means the $2, $1 is 4, so $2 is 4 plus 4, or just 2 times 4. So 8 pieces, so 8, 25 cents. 8, 25 cents. And if we want to play with this, 70 cents, you could make it, hey, you could make it two other two quarters, I guess, and then 2 dimes. Or, okay, here's a very annoying one. How about if we want to give them the 70 cents in nickels? 70 cents in nickels. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. No, a nickel. Nickel? 5 cents. So if you want to give me 70 cents, if you want to give me 70 cents in nickels, you're going to have to divide 70 divided by 5. You're going to have to give me 14 pieces. Fine? 14, 14, 5 cents. And obviously, other choices are welcome and correct and accepted. You go crazy with it. Okay? So check, check, and check it check. Okay? Obviously, the last one is homework, but obviously, I will post the solutions in a few hours. Whoops, sorry. In a few hours, homework. And that's it for the first page. Everyone, that's it for the first page. Okay, let's go to the second page. Okay, so you go into a store or Timmy's or whatever, and you only have the following. You only have the following coins in your pocket. You have one toonie, two loonies, two quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes, and the smallest of all, nickel, which is just one piece. Okay. So how much total money do you have in your pocket? Okay. Okay. One question here. This is how much, everyone? To what? $2. So this is in dollars. This is also in what? Dollars. This is also in what? This is in what? Okay, everyone, listen up. If you're going to add dollars and cents, you have a choice. Either convert the dollars to cents and then add up, or convert the what? Convert the what? Convert the cents to what? To dollars. So let me actually show you how each one of them is written. So everyone, under this, go ahead and write. Oops, sorry, my bad. under this one or above it, write $2. Go ahead. $2. $1. So far things are easy. No surprises here. How many cents is that? 25 out of 100. Everyone, 25 out of 100. I'll show you. If you divide 25 divided by 100, sorry, 25 divided by 25 divided by 100, you get how much? 0.25. So this in decimal is $0.25. By the way, it's going to be very important in this course to switch from cents to dollars and from dollars to cents. What I just did now is that I took the 25 cents and I wrote it as a what? As a decimal because it's less than a dollar. All right. Um, this is also the same amount, 0.25. Okay, how about this guy? Same thing. I'm going to divide 10 because it's a 10 divided by 100. How much is that? 0.1. But what did we say about money? We don't like one decimal. We always like what? 2. So I'm going to have to put 0.10. If there's a missing decimal, just put 0. So dollar, everyone, dollar, 0.10. Dollar, 0.10. Almost done. Dollar, 0.10. Dollar, 0.10. Finally, the smallest one, 5 divided by 100 is how much? Point how much? Point 0.05. Do we already have 2 decimals shown? Yes, we do. We're done. So dollars, 0.05. This is how, everyone, this is how we write them in what? In decimals. Please always remember that. And obviously, those are easy in what? In dollar sign. Okay, everyone, under it, listen up. Under, let's write them in what? In cents. How many cents is $1? How many cents is in a dollar? 100. By the way, cent like centimeter, like century, means 100. So everyone write 100 cents. In case you ever want to write something in cents. 100 cents. 200 cents. So, what am I saying? Sorry. That would be the other one. You're right. This is still 100 cents. I'd like to write my one like this. Okay, this is 200 cents. And obviously, those are the usual 25 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents. All right, it's nice. 10 cents, 10 cents, and 5 cents. Okay, that was not too bad. Now we know how to write anything in decimals or in cents. Sorry, in dollars or in cents. So first, how much total money? Listen up. How much money do we have? Let's add them up. So we have what? We have $2 plus $1 plus another dollar. Let me squeeze in this in. Squeeze this. This. 1 second. There we go. Now I can squeeze. Yep. So $2 plus $1 plus $1 plus what? 2.25 cents. You can say 20.25 plus 0.25 or multiply it by 2. Everyone, you can do this. Look, everyone, you can do this. 0.25 plus 0.25. Sorry, where's the dollar sign? Or like this, everyone. Or you can say, well, I have 2 of the same thing, so why don't I just do this? Why don't I just do 2 times 0.25? Which, by the way, could I have done it here as well? What do you think? Could I have done the 2 times here? Yes. So actually, let's be consistent. And since we're doing it one way, let's do it all the same way. So plus 2 times the $1. Okay, what's next? How many dimes do we have? 4 dimes. So 4 times the dime, which is 10 cents or 0.110 of a dollar. Plus, we just have what? A single what? A single 5 cents, right? Or a single nickel. So how much is all of this adding up to? Well, You can do it easy on your machine right here. Look, everyone. Yep. So $2 plus 2 times 1 is 2, so another 2, plus 2 times 0.25 will give you 0.50, plus 4 times zero point 0.1 will give you 0.40, and then finally the 5 cents in dollars though. Everyone, you should get $4.95. What'd you get? I think, okay, the only mistake I could see happening here is that you would forget to add one of those lines. Like maybe you added this and that and that, and you just forgot the 50 cents from here. Or maybe you added this and that and that, and you forgot the 4 dimes from here. Okay? So the full amount is $4.95. That's it. Which, by the way, do we need rounding here? No, we don't. You are exactly ending with a 5. You do not need to round up to 5 or down to 490. You are good. This is possible to what? To exist. Well, it did exist because we already saw the pictures of the coin. Okay, so let's see the next question, everyone. So with 495 in your pocket, you walked in and you bought a juice box for $1.15. You give the cashier 150. Well, you can give them 150 because you already have 495, so you chose to give them just a little bit of it. So the question is, first of all, what's your change? Sorry, what coins could you possibly give the cashier? Okay, can someone tell me how can you give 150 out of these? Everyone, 150 out of these. How can you choose some of these to give to make it up to 150? One choice is what? Yeah, go ahead. $1, one of those golden ones, and could you give it? Could you give it another way? Go ahead. Exactly. So everyone, you could give the $1, but instead of taking it easy and just giving 225s, you can say, you know what? I can give 25 and what? That would add up to what? 30, and then you give them what? 2 dimes. Either way, both are. By the way, are there any other ways? I don't really see it because nothing else will add to 50 cents. Okay, can you give them that? No, no, no. If you want to give them 150, can you even give them that? No, no. I know you can give them two, but if you wanted to give 150 exactly, can you even use this? That's my point. So this out of the question. Both of those are out of the questions because they add up to 2. So no. So we definitely need to use one of those. Problem is, can I just add those up together? No, because 40 with what? 45. I'm still missing 5 cents. So there's only 2 choices. Either one with 2 or one with 25 and 5 and 2. I don't really see any other way happening. Is there another way? Nope. No, that's it. Okay. So you know what? Let's take just one. So everyone, for the first question, the first dash here, you can give. What did we say? One loonie. So $1 and two what? 2.25 cents. All right. How about your change? Well, first of all, we need to know how much change we have. Jalil, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Let's actually get the change. Go ahead. 40 cents? What did I say? 40? No, 35. If you subtract 150 minus 115, you get 35 cents. Are you looking at this one? Yeah, 50 cents. Wait, wait, wait. No, no, no. What was your thinking process? I'm just in. Okay. So, but you still have to minus it for the change, right? If you actually subtract, and again, I don't want you to guess things here. You have cell phones and calculators. Just plug it in. So 150. Look, 150. By the way, calculators never accept a zero. They will always ditch it when you go to the next step. But we know it's there. Minus 115, 35 cents. Everyone? So change equals 35 cents. And I'm going to write it this way. By the way, everyone, did I write the change in cents or in dollars? Look, I do it in dollars. Let's write it in cents now. I'm just going to write 35 cents. Obviously, the change is not coming from you. The change is coming from the cashier. So they have more coins than the ones showing here. Everyone, the change is not coming from your pocket. You paid. The change is coming from a big cashier machine. So obviously, they would have many of those. So we don't need to look at these to decide what coins need to be used. What's the easiest way for a 25? Oh, sorry, a 35. What's the easiest way? Come on. What's the easiest way for a 35? Two pieces, 25 cents and a dime. Thank you. Awesome. Everyone? So just write two circles next to each other at 25 cents and a dime. Done. That's it. What's up? Someone said something. Okay. Okay, everyone. Next question. Come on. How about if you bought something for 250 and you wanted to give them 270? How many ways could you give them 270 from those coins? Come on. How many ways can you give 270 from here? Yes, Ty, go ahead. You can go with one toonie. That's up to 50. Sorry, one 10 cents or two 10 cents? Two 10 cents. So you have one of this, two of these, two of these. What's another way? Instead of giving them a toonie, you use the what? You use the two. So you give them two of these, two of these, two of these. Is there any other way? I don't really think so. Because $2 might mean, by the way, $2 means what? You need to either use this one by itself or those two together. Okay, 70 cents. You cannot get 70 cents from here unless, look everyone, you get two 25s and two 20s. Is there another way to get 70? I don't see it. You know why? Because the 5 is screwing everything up. Everyone, look. If you add, oh no, you can. Yes. Yep. The 25 and the 5 gives you what? 30, and then 40, 50, 60, 70. Perfect. So let's go with the, I guess, the easy choice. So the easy choice would be what? Would be the toonie, the 225s, the 210. So one toonie, so one $2. Sorry, I should write bigger. 1 second. 125. Sorry, one toonie, two 25s, and two dimes. Dimes is 10. Yep, that's the small amount, the smallest amount of change in pieces you could give them. Okay, what's your change? Everyone, you 1 second. I think just to save space, I'm gonna put these next to each other because I need some space for my next calculation. Now it looks cleaner. Yes. Okay. How much is my change? Yes, you said it. My change is 270 minus 250. That's 0.20. So my change, everyone, my change equals, you don't have to show me the calculation. You can show me the final result. 270 subtract 250, 0.20. So 0.20, which is how many cents? 20 cents, just multiplied by 100. Well, obviously the only, well, not the only way. They could give you just what? They could give you two dimes. So two dimes. That's it. Two dimes. I will leave this one as homework. So the last one from here is homework so far, and also this one. Again, remember, I don't assign homework. I just leave some stuff, and that becomes your homework. Yep. I never go say, go to the textbook, do the last 3 pages. Nope. Nope. Yeah. I sometimes assign, I post worksheets, but only if I see that there's a need for it. Okay, everyone, enough. Okay, here's a question about what? About percentages, because we're gonna start, talking about them in the next few days. So shade each shape. So I gave you a circle, a rectangle. Does anyone know the name of the third shape? Pentagon. It's got 5 sides. Yep, just like the defense department in the States. And does anyone know the shape? Sorry, the name of this shape. Okay, what did you say? Okay, everyone, look. This is what a rhombus looks like. A rhombus is tilted like that, but it's actually, look, here's a rhombus. A rhombus, by the way, does anyone know what this means when you do this on a diagram? What do those lines mean? Yes, a rhombus is 4 identical sides, and it doesn't matter how thin or like it could look like this. This is a rhombus. This is a rhombus. If you tilt it the right way, only when you what in only when you are lucky enough to hit what 90 degrees here. Sorry, I mean 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. Only when you do that, it becomes both a what? A rhombus and a square. My question is, what do you call something that's like this, everyone? Like a box, but then you tilt it. So everyone, look, check this out. Uh, this has, I don't know if you know this about Microsoft Paint, has this feature. Look, everyone, I'm gonna highlight. Look, everyone, and then I'm gonna go resize, and then I'm gonna make it like this. I'm gonna shear it. So I'm gonna maybe 5 degrees, let's say, or by 5. Check this out. Did you see how it tilted? Okay, let's undo it and shear it even more. Oh, sorry. Sure, yeah, but the more it just gets what? More sharper and sharper and sharper. It's like when you take a textbook, everyone. It's like when you take a textbook like this, and you just what? And you like pull on this side. You see how it got sheared. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, well, we those who have been here for years. So look, everyone. Oops, sorry. You said uh, you said 10. Let's go with 10. By the way, you could shear it up or sorry, like vertically or horizontally. It doesn't matter either way. You said let's go with 20. Let's go with 20. That's good. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry. Undo. Where did it go? What? No, it never would do that. Okay, here it is. Okay, look. Here it is. And let's go with 20. 20. There we go. Oh, much more pronounced. Okay, let's do it the other way. Let's actually do the vertical one. So let's do 20 on the vertical. Here. How do you think it's going to be sheared instead of sideways, up and down? So 20. Let's see how it looks like. Ready? Whoa. Yep. So I don't know if anyone knows the name of this. So I'm going to write the name and let's see who can actually pronounce it. Assuming some of you have seen it before. Almost there. You have to finish it. Parallelo. Because each 2 sides are parallel. Parallelo. And then what? Gram. So this shape is called a parallelogram. Okay, everyone. First question. I want you to shade 25% of a circle. Does anyone know what's 25%? No, not half. Half is 50%, by the way. Half is 50%. Again, everyone, look, related to money, 25% is how much? Quarter. So that means what? 1/2 or 1/3 or 1/4 or 1/5. What's 1/4 of anything? 1 out of what? No, 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 no. Everyone, 25 cents. 25 cents. How many quarters in one? How many quarters in $1? 4. So 25% is a part of 4. Can someone tell me how to divide this circle into 4 parts? Equal. What's the easiest way? Middle. So that's 50, and then you cut each one. Perfect. So, okay. So everyone go ahead. Cut this way. And cut this way. How many of those pieces are you shading? No, if you, by the way, okay, look, if you shade 2, you should it 2 out of 4, which is half. You want half of that. So I'm gonna choose this. Yep, just one piece out of 4. Doesn't matter which piece. Absolutely not. Done. That's it. Yeah. Okay, everyone. I have a question. Look, can you cut it this way? I'm just gonna cut, and you tell me if you think this is correct. I didn't even do it. Okay, so far we're good. Can you cut this way? Wait, hold on a minute. Are you telling me that shading this is as big as shading this? So what does that mean? Does it just matter that you cut into 4, or do you have to cut into equal 4? You always have to cut into equal 4. You know, but by the way, just so you know, listen up, everyone. There is a magic line here that if you hit it, everyone, there is a magic line here. If you hit it, it actually does become what? This is as big as what? As this. But do you think it's easy to calculate it or hard? It's actually, yeah, like it's actually like advanced math thing. What's the easiest way? Just that. Done. What's another way to cut it? Well, it's not really another way. It just looks different. I'm just gonna do like an X, like that. Yeah. It doesn't matter as long as you do diameter. Diameter. Well, it has to be. It has to look. Oh, by the way, it might look like it's a bit squished. Yeah, the screen squishes it. That's why. But it really is. It does. The projector doesn't perfectly expand one dimension as the other. It expands one and expands the other one smaller. However, you just have to sketch perfectly into 4 shapes. Okay. Can someone tell me what's 75%? Come on. 75%. If you have 75 cents, if you have 75 cents of a dollar, how much are you missing? 25 cents, right? Which means what? Instead of having 1 quarter, you have how many? 3 quarters. So that means what? I still have to divide it into how many? How many? 4. But now instead of shading 1, I need to shade what? 3. Okay, everyone? Oh, everyone. Go up here. Let's make it easy for ourselves. I want you to write 25%. Write it as what? Oh, sorry. You write it as 1 out of 4. That's what this means. 1 out of 4. This means what? 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Can someone tell me what's an easy way to divide this rectangle into 4 equal pieces? There's so many. Yeah, Jalil, give me one. What do you mean? For this. Divide this for me into 4 equal parts. Go. Uh-huh. Okay, exactly. 1, 1. Is there another way? 4 equal parts, or I'll give you a hint. Strips. Go. So okay, but could you do it both vertically and horizontally? Yes, you can. You can do, as you said, 3 lines. But you have to perfectly what? By the way, the easy way is to what? Divide it into 2 halves, and then each half you divide it into another what? 2 halves as well. Can you do it the same way here? Yes, you can. You can cut it halfway, and then cut the upper half, and then cut the what? Cut the what? Is there another way? There's only one way left. I'll give you a hint. We cut this way, we cut this way, and we cut this way. Is there another way? Yes, diagonally. And that will be equal, 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 equal. So let's do 2 of them. Obviously, let's do the easy way first, which is what? Which is this one. I'll do it in black. You go straight down, everyone. You do not need rulers. You're still going to get full marks, even if it doesn't look 100% good. Okay, how many pieces am I supposed to shade? 3. 3. By the way, this means 3 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Okay, it does. Oops. It doesn't matter which 3 pieces. Let's go with. I'm gonna go yellow. So I'm gonna do this one, and maybe this one. Okay. Sarah, what did you say the last special way was? From corner to corner. So everyone, you go up this way. Yeah, and up. Oh, sorry, down this way. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. And still, how many pieces of those 4? By the way, everyone, look. Are those 4 triangles the same? No, no. Are they the same shape? Shape, shape. No, no, no. Area, yes. Shape, no. Look at this one. Is this a big base or a small base? But this one. However, is this a big height or a small height? How about this one? Do you see? What? So no, no, but they are not the same shape. But at the end of the day, they are the same size. See, each one is compensating. This one has a small base, right? But it has a big what? Big height. This one has a big what? Big base, but it has a small what? Small height. So they are balancing off. I just need to shade how many pieces? Those are 4 pieces. How many pieces am I supposed to shade? 4. No, no, no. I made 4. Oh, you made 4. I'm shading 3. 3 out of the 4. Which 3? I don't really care. Let's do maybe the 2 side ones and maybe the top one. All right. 2 side ones. Just be careful not to color into the other. And this one. Nice. Okay. Can someone? What's 40%? By the way, I will show you for tomorrow how to go from percent to fractions, which is going to make it easier to decide how much you need to shade. I don't know if 2 out of what? 2 out of 5. So I need to cut this guy into how many pieces first? By the way, you always cut into this first. No, no. You always cut into the lower number first, and then you shade the top number. That's what I mean. So how many pieces do I need to cut the pentagon? 5, but I need to shade only how many? Can someone tell me how to cut a pentagon? Raise your hand if you know how to do it. Everyone? There's only one way to cut a pentagon into 5 identical slices. It is a pentagon. How am I going to cut it? Oh, okay, but a pentagram is a star, actually, right? A pentagram is a star. You're getting closer. What's your way? But the problem is it's not gonna be what? It's only 2 pieces. Sure. Is there a point you have to invent in the middle? What is it? Say it. By the way, this is a geometry thing that even some grade 12s don't know. Everyone, check this out. Look. Everyone. What did I do to each side? I cut it in what? I cut it in half, right? And then what do? I make a perpendicular line this way. I make a perpendicular line this way. I make a perpendicular. Where are they going to meet? At the exact what? What do you call the point right in the middle of any shape? Starts with C. The what? The center. We just need to know the what? The center. So let's everyone. No, no, don't sketch those lines. Everyone, I'll show you an easy way. Don't sketch those lines. Just just sketch the center. Just estimate where the center should be. Somewhat like this. Do you see how I can make 5 triangles coming from this center? All right, let's do it. Everyone, look. Here's my first triangle. Ah, that's a bad one. Here's my first triangle. Where's my second triangle? Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles. Oh, that's a bad one. 3 triangles, 4 triangles, and what? How many triangles do you see? Are they all equal size? Of course, because all of them, look, all of them have the same side, like edge, and all of them have the same number, sorry, same red line. How many of those should I shade? Only what? 2. It doesn't really matter which 2. So you know what? Um, let's go with maybe let's choose a different color. Let's go with blue. Blue, or that's more like a teal, I guess. And I'm gonna go with this one. Done. That's it. 2 out of 5. 100%. Okay, everyone, cross this one out. Everyone, cross this one out. Why? Because some some shapes you can you can divide them in multiple ways. Some of them you're stuck with just one. So everyone go ahead and cross this one out. Okay, last one. Does anyone know what's 33.33%? Like if I give you a pizza and I ask you, I want you just to take 33.33% of it. How much are we talking about? Are we talking about 1/2, 1/3, 1/4? Can you just take a guess? Take it? 1/3, 100%. Everyone, 33.3333 infinite is what? Max? Is 1/3. Is 1/3. Everyone, look, look, I'll prove it to you. Check this out, everyone. 1 divided by 3 is an infinite number of 3's. So that's the proof. 1/3 is 33.3333%. Obviously, I can't write an infinite number of 3's, so I start at 2. So this is what? 1 out of what? Max? 1 out of what? 3. So that means what? You have to divide this guy first into how many pieces? And shade only what? Shade only? How many? You only shade the top and you divide into the what? Into the bottom. Can someone tell me how to cut that into 3 equal pieces? Come on. 3 identical equal pieces. I can make what? I can make 3 strips by using 2 middle lines. Now, does it matter if I do the 2 lines this way or this way? Nope. Just like this guy, I could have cut it 3 strips, or sorry, 3 lines, I mean, or 3 lines this way. So that's why I gave you 2 shapes to try. So everyone, but I have to be careful. Look, everyone, I kind of have to estimate 1/3 here, and another third, and another third, and then kind of connect. Okay, that's not too bad. And how many of those do I shade? 1. I already cut it into 3 pieces, but apparently I'm only looking at 1. So my last color would be orange. And let's go with this. I'm going to go with the middle piece. I like symmetry, so I like to go in the middle. Now, what's the other way to do it? Come on. Cut it? Exactly. So maybe 1/3 would be here. Another third would be here. Just don't cut it halfway, because half is not the one we want. So, yep, exactly. And by the way, you do know that these ratios and that, like How big is each one is very important when you design flags. Otherwise, the flag would look very distorted. It does, yes. Or no, Colombia. Colombia is the top half is yellow. The top half is yellow, and then the about quarter is or that. Yeah, yep, yeah. And we're talking about even the easy ones. Imagine the ones with like like the maple leaf. Yep. I'm gonna go done.